Lady Musgrave Island, a tiny coral cave floating on the southern edge of the Great Barrier Reef. It's part of the largest living structure on Earth, an ecosystem so intricate and vast it's now under constant pressure from global warming. Now we came out to the town of 1770, joining their local reef eco tour, hoping to catch a glimpse of that reef still thriving despite the pressures. Now it's been on the bucket list for a little while, and as it turns out, the boat ride actually came with a few surprises. Some of them a little harder to stomach than others.
I'm really excited.
It's a little heavy. How was that?
It was a really adventurous boat ride. I've never thrown up on a boat before, and I thrown up twice.
After Sol and Noemi recovered from their 100 minutes of hellish seasickness, we finally arrived at the lagoon in front of the island. A beautiful, wide, sheltered arc that gently wraps around the boats anchored here. But once you're here, it's go time. All the passengers are split up into groups and we landed in group 2, which meant that we started with the glass bottom boat, where one of the crew expertly manoeuvred us over coral bommies and turtle hotspots, sharing all kinds of insight about the reef's residents along the way.
It was my first time on a glass bottom boat, and I thought it was going to be boring. But I really enjoyed it because we actually got to see some sea life and some huge turtles. Like I've never seen turtles that big before in my life. So I feel very lucky. And I guess it makes me enjoy this day even more. We just arrived on the Lady Musgrave Island to do a little guided tour. Pretty keen because it's not a big island. I think it's a 2-kilometer wide island, so it is beautiful. It feels pretty stranded, even though we're here on a tour, but it is beautiful. The water is amazing, and I'm really happy to be on land because I was feeling pretty sick earlier. So let's go for that tour.
So one of the incredible things about this sort of place on the Great Barrier Reef is the fact that this whole island wouldn't exist without literally dead coral. So even though a lot of dying coral happens with global warming, this one has just happened naturally over the course of however long, and it's really cool. I don't know why, but I find this really fascinating. So one of the crazy things about this island, right, is that this entire thing, the fact that those trees and stuff all started from birds. So the droppings and everything created fertilizer, and eventually it just built up to the point where trees could literally grow. The birds here rely on the trees for shelter and all the rest of it. The trees rely on the birds to be here so that way they have nutrients. One of the things that I thought was absolutely insane, the seeds themselves of these trees are wrapped in some sort of sap. This sap actually sticks to the birds. The more seeds that stick to the birds, the heavier it becomes and the more weighed down the birds become, to the point where they actually can't fly anymore, therefore they can't eat, therefore they die on the island. So the biggest predator of these birds is practically their own home, which is just mental. Oh no, the crew member is so much fun. Can you take a shot of that? I want to know what they are because I actually don't know.
Also, I just want to say that when I was being sick on the boat, the team was excellent. Every time I was throwing up, they were giving me another bag, some tissue to wipe my mouth, and then some water, some ice cube. They were always there. Pretty cool. 5 out of 5 if you if you're sick on this trip.
Now we're going to have a bit of lunch. I'm going to fly the drone, and then we're going to get in the ocean and see these turtles up close. I'm so keen to get in the water.
That was a fail. That is so cool. It's like, I forgot how amazing snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef is like, and I feel like here it's better than when we did it in Cairns. Love it.
So.
The water is so chill. We're surrounded by little fish. Like, oh, and the turtles. It's amazing. Come on, you're the last one. Come back.
Right after you left,
Yeah.
another turtle rocked in and sat right next to our
Oh
friend.
yeah, nice.
Just chilling. It was a bit bigger too.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't have the camera, because then I could just focus on being present.
Right.
And it was really, really nice.
Did you like your experience today? Would you recommend people to come here?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
Come on. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we did enjoy this experience. And please tell us in the comment, would you come here or have you ever come here before? Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next week.